Salams and welcome to all South Africans. Who do you think is going to win? The elections are getting, well, we've already voted. Now we're counting the results. Everyone is sitting in front of the TV and we're counting. Who's going to vote? Who's going to win? Who do you think? Is it going to be the ANC or the DA? The two most strongest parties in the country are the ANC and the DA. In my personal opinion, both of them are very good. The DA has done fabulous work in the Western Cape, and the ANC can certainly learn from them. The ANC has got the benefit that many of the members are still have got the Mandela spirit of honesty, hard work, and humility. Yes, the ANC, 90% of the people in government, whether DA, ANC, whoever it is, 90% of people in the National Assembly, the 400 seats, I believe 90% of the people are honest, hardworking, and are humble. 10% are the rotten apples. If we as South Africans can get rid of government, they must decide, they must get rid of the rotten apples, then we can have a beautiful country. I foresee a South Africa in which there will only be two parties, like how we have in America and how we have in Britain. In America, we have the Democrats and Republicans, and in Britain also we have got two parties. We cannot have 50 parties. We are confusing the voters. We are wasting our vote. So please, let's just go very quickly, briefly. I believe that in the future, we will only have two parties in the country, the ANC or the DA. So we as a voter only got two choices. We don't need long lists of candidates. We just need two, either ANC or DA. If you want, maybe a third one is an independent. So we have 400 people in our National Assembly, 400. My personal opinion is that if you've got less than 10% of the votes, the ANC the last election got 58%, DA was 21%, EFI was 11%. So if you got less than 10% of the votes, please you must resign. Do the courageous thing and resign. There are some parties who got 1%. Some parties got 0.5%. Please, you are wasting the time of South Africans. Please have the courage to resign. Look for a job. I mean, I'm a doctor. I don't have a job. So please have the courageous thing. Let's not waste our votes. Stop giving people so many choices. Politics is not a joke. So please, 50 parties is too much. Politics is not a joke. Let's take it very seriously, Mensa. Politics is not a joke. We cannot have 50 parties. Please, this is not a circus. This is not Walt Disneyland. This is not Mickey Mouse. Our people are suffering. Our people are suffering. Let's just get the right people. Let's get the A. Just have two votes. I vote either ANC or I vote DA. Finish. Khalas. If you want addition more than that, maybe a third party, say an independent. Maybe you don't like ANC. Maybe you don't like DA. So you say, okay, independent. So maximum we must have in this country is only three parties. ANC or DA or independent. We can't have 50. We can't have 50. People are suffering. Once men's on suffering, please, let's get our act together. We cannot have our people suffering here, please. So the way I see the future of South Africa, what do you see the future of South Africa? Okay, the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how do you see the future? Or we don't have a future? If we don't have a future, we're saying our brain is in a cage. Our brain's in a cage. I think South Africa is a fabulous place. It's one of the best countries in the world. So many people who run away from South Africa, they say, we miss South Africa. We want to come back. Now, me, I can't run away. I don't have money to run away. 90% of the people in this country cannot run away. This is our land. This is our motherland. This is our fatherland. We are born here. We're going to die here. Allahu Alam. So please, as I mentioned before, support me, support my channel, help me grow. I need 1,000, 10,000 subscribers, as many as possible. Just to remind you, I'm a medical doctor. I'm a scientist. I've got 4 degrees. 4 degrees from the University of Revert. Home invasion, 3 bullets, spinal disability. I also got a stroke. Up to today, they haven't caught the person. They haven't caught the criminal. I showed the police the photos on the photo kit. I showed the police, this is the guy. They didn't catch him. I'm suffering today. I don't have a job. So if you don't have a job, imagine me. I'm a doctor. I don't have a job. People are suffering. People don't have jobs. People don't have houses. People don't have food on the table. Let's get South Africa moving. Please help me grow my channel. Help me get 10,000 subscribers. Help me get 100,000 subscribers. Let's go to infinity and beyond. So your job is to help me spread my channel. My job is to share knowledge with you. So please, let's remove the chains around our brains. South Africa is a wandered like a plague. Let's get it going together. So what is your future? This is the way that I see South Africa. We have all suffered together. In the apartheid government, the Indians suffered. The blacks suffered. The Coloureds suffered. The Malays suffered. And now that we are the new government, I believe it's only fair that we as the Indians, we need to get a seat on the table. The Coloured needs to get a seat on the table. The Malay needs to get a seat on the table. Afterwards, the white king, because already for 30 years, the black man has got the seat around the table. We have got black presidents for 30 years, right? But we as Indians, we also suffered. The Coloureds also suffered. The Malays also suffered. The Khoisan also suffered. So we need to be fair, to say we are a non-racial democracy, and that is the constitution of the Republic of South Africa and the constitution of the ANC government, that we don't believe in racism. So if we don't believe in racism, the next president must be an Indian president, and then a Malay president, and then a Colored president. Then we can have a white president. But this is the way I see it. I do believe that the next president of South Africa must be Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. Okay, these are all the choice of a president. The next president must be Cyril Ramaphosa. The president after that must be a woman, Dr. Naledi Pandor. I think she's a fabulous person. She's a very strong. She's our diamond in Africa. So first, I need Cyril Ramaphosa for this current presidency. Then Dr. Naledi Pandor. Then we need an Indian president. And my choice for an Indian president is Ms. Adila Hassim, the lawyer at the ICJ. After that, we need a white president. That'll be a white Afrikaner lady. She will either be a pious Christian or she will be a revert to a Muslim. Many Christians are becoming Muslims. So the white Afrikaner, she will also be part of the ANC, but she will either be a Christian or a revert Muslim. She will be a very pious lady. She will be our Eva Peron, like in Argentina. She will be our Princess Diana. She will be our people's princess. So first, we'll have Ramaphosa, then Dr. Naledi Pandor, then we have an Indian president, Adila Hassim, then we have a white Afrikaner lady, then we're going to have Jan Steenhuisen. Fast bait Steenhuisen, he's a lekker kerel, he's a lekker man, but not now, it's too soon. South Africa will not be happy to see a white president at this point in time, but here's a lekker man. Please show the rest of South Africa how to run a government. We are all watching. You are doing fabulous work in Cape Town. Helen Zille says a lekker slim mevrou. Is a lekker slim lady. Very intelligent. She's a strategist. She's a strategic thinker. She's doing all the shots. Very good work you all are doing in the DA in Western Cape, and we are saying the ANC can learn from the Western Cape. Let's work together. Ons moet saamwerk. The ANC and the DA. Let's make hier 'n wonderlike land. We'll stop fighting with one another. So if the people are suffering in Cape Town. The white people are suffering. There are so many poor whites in this country. Do you know that? People think whites are rich. Whites are not rich. There are poor whites in this country. There are poor blacks in this country. There are people in squatter camps. There are poor Indians in Phoenix and Chatsworth and so many places. There are poor Indians. There are poor Coloureds in the Eastern Cape. There are poor Khoisan people. There are poor Malays. Every people, there's poor nations. So we all suffer together with the black man in this country. I say we all need a seat at the table. So my voice, by choice, we must only have two choices in this country, like Democrats or Republicans. That's how we're going to get South Africa right. Please, I'm appealing to all the political parties. Please, politics is not a Mickey Mouse game. Politics is not Walt Disney. Please, politics is not a joke. You are answerable to God. You are answerable. What have you done for the people? Stop making all these parties. 50 is too much. You are wasting our votes. People are fed up. So please, the next election, don't be apathetic. Stand up and vote. We only have two choices. You either vote ANC or you vote DA. Finish. Klar. And if you want maybe an independent party, so only 3 choices must have on that card. Finish. 50 is too much to think. I mean, have you ever studied 50 political leaders to see which one? People don't have time to think. Make it easy for the people. We want to get South Africa going. South Africa is a wonderlike plague. Break the chains around your brains. Subscribe to my channel. Make it grow. Once I'm unemployed, disabled. You know how difficult it is to get a job if you're in a wheelchair. The people say, we haven't got a job for you. Then I, as a doctor, I got a job for 5,000 rand a month. I say, yes, I will take it. 5,000 rand a month as a doctor. I said, yes, I will take it. You know what they say? Don't call us, we will call you. Every day I open my email. I still didn't get the job. So if you don't have a job, don't give up hope. Just help me subscribe. Let's get South Africa going. Let's get this country moving. We need to get South Africa as a wonderful place, is a lekker place. We cannot let it go down. It is not darkness, it is light. Break the chains around your place. Vote either next time. Only want 2 votes on the voting card. ANC or DA or maybe independent. All else, please have the courage to resign. Please, because you are making a party who's going to vote for you. Only your friends and family are going to vote for you. You're making a joke of politics is not a joke. God is going to ask you a question when you stay on the day of judgment. Why did you put your face on that poster? What gives you the right to give solutions to this country? If you don't know how to give solutions, then please, don't put people's brains, don't promise people what you cannot deliver. People are promising things they cannot deliver. So please, let's make South Africa a beautiful place. Let's make it into another Dubai. We can. We got the wealth under the ground. Once we sort South Africa out, let's help the whole African continent out. Let's help Zimbabwe, Zambia, like as I said, the GSAD, Grand Southern African Renaissance Dam. Let's get load shedding sorted out. Let's help the African continent. We must make this the continent where the whole world must come running to it. Stay well. Lekker bly. South Africa as a wonderful land. You said in the old days, braai vlees, rugby, sunny skies and Chevrolet. Today we say Private place, rugby, sunny skies, and BMW. Okay, stay well.